Hey, what's going on, everybody? Thank you all for joining me at this time. My name is Shavi Zane, and I'm coming on to do a love reading for the collective, Divine Masculine and Feminine. If you find that this resonates with you in any way, please share the love now, because when we readers, when we do messages, it's always nice to hit the like button because you're receiving something from us, and it's free of charge. So it doesn't hurt to like, subscribe, leave a comment below. Let us know how it resonates. Even if it don't resonate, press the thumbs down button. That's still showing some interaction, right? So let's jump right into it, okay? I'm going to start off with my Heal Yourself deck. So this deck I created myself. If you vibe with this deck and you want to use it for your own healing journey or any of my other decks that I've created, or if you want to, do a personal reading or any other services, check the description box for my email. So with this deck, I'm going to pull the cards to see what could be blocking you and your divine masculine or your divine feminine. So we pull these cards every time we do a love reading so that you could stay on top of doing the spiritual work to clear the blockages. Because you'll be surprised at how many blockages people have when it comes to attracting healthy love into their life, especially when it comes to your divine partner. So even if you're not consciously aware of the energy when a card comes out, it could be your energy or it could be the energy of your person. So you're going to put on paper, on behalf of myself and my divine partner. You don't put no names, just on behalf of myself and my divine partner, I destroy and clear all of the following blockages. And then you'll make a list of whatever comes out here. So the first one says feelings of weakness. Feelings of weakness. So somebody doesn't feel like they're in their power. Their solar plexus could be blocked here. Then I have here fear of losing control. Fear of losing control. That's the root chakra. Then I have here loneliness or shyness. Okay, somebody could be afraid of getting into union with their person, afraid of being their authentic self around their person. Then I have here lack of self-control or aggression. So that solar plexus definitely needs work, and I'll take one more. So I have insensitivity, throat chakra. So maybe with the way that things are communicated. Now we need this one. Jealousy and envy is right behind that, sacral chakra. So we'll take 6. Well, now that's 6 cards. So I'll repeat these so y'all can write them down. Loneliness or shyness, heart chakra, that needs to be cleared. Fear of losing control, root chakra. Jealousy and envy, sacral chakra. Feelings of weakness, solar plexus. Another solar plexus that speaks on lack of self-control or aggression. And then throat chakra, insensitivity. So let's jump right into it. You want to put that on paper and burn it, put in spirit and in flesh at the end of that list that you make there, and burn it and give thanks to the Most High and your spiritual team for helping you to clear those blockages on behalf of yourself and your divine partner. So let's just jump into it and see what's the message today. So I have anchor, chains, weighed down. So somebody feels very heavy. Something is very heavy that's anchoring. It's holding this person or your person, or it's preventing the two of you from coming together here. Or it could be, if you're already in union with your divine partner, it could be something that's holding you back from really having that healthy relationship with one another. So take it how it resonates, because I'm going to be communicating as if you're not with this person yet. So if you are with this person, then you have to make it work for your situation. So there's something that's very heavy, but I definitely see that it's strengthening. It is causing someone to become stronger. Even though it's heavy, they're becoming stronger. So it's not the worst thing now. Now, I do have the card of avoidance. Doesn't want to label the relationship. So somebody might be holding back here because they might feel burdened with certain things that's going on in their life. They might feel like there's certain chains and anchors that's really preventing them from being able to go full-fledged into a relationship with you. And so they could be avoiding labeling the relationship, because maybe they feel that if they label it, it would cause it to die out just as fast, because they are not able to be as present. Something is lacking here. Let's see. I have male detective. Male detective. That's a lot of cards. I'm not taking all of these, y'all. This is like 7 cards. I'm not taking all of those. So male detective could be someone, they feel like they need to tap in more. They need to do more research on the connection, or maybe You know, it's something about them gaining some sort of clarity first before they come towards you, so they could be anchored down and weighed down with their own thoughts. Let me do some clarifying here. This is my I've Got to Testify deck. If you resonate with this, email me. So grip. What is this grip, this anchor that's keeping the two of you apart? This says, this has been the toughest season of my life, but I'm going to stand back up. I can't allow this to keep me down. This could be the divine masculine that's been like, he's burdened with, you know, different situations that's been happening in his life, okay? It's been a lot of turbulence that he's been in. So he's trying to pick himself back up. That's why I said it is making him stronger. Whatever this anchor is making him stronger. And so he's like, look, it's been hard, but I've got to get back up. So this could be preventing the two of you from really coming together right now, because life is lifing on them, you know. Let me clarify the card of avoidance. It says doesn't want to label the relationship. And I can see why, because right now things are heavy, it's hard, and they're trying to work their way through this season of their life, doing what's necessary to strengthen themselves so that they can get back up again out of a hard situation. Avoidance says, why are you knocking on my door? I told you we are through. I can't afford to lose another second of my life or my mind. Goodbye. So maybe they're afraid that if they come to you, that you're going to be like, nope, I'm not accepting your offer. This could be why they're avoiding even insinuating a title on a relationship. This could just be avoidance all the way across the board, because they're afraid that if they come to you, because this could be the divine feminine where you're like, look, don't even think about it. Now, if you don't know this person and you haven't met them yet, let's just put it that way. Maybe further down the line, when you do come around this person, they could be going through a lot, and you yourself might still be somewhat guarded to where you're like, I'm not wasting my time with no BS. Don't even come over here. Or you might feel like, okay, they're avoiding putting a title on this thing. They seem like they're trying to slow foot, or they're moving at a snail's pace when it comes to progressing the relationship. You might feel like they're on some BS when in fact they just feel like, look, they can't stand another heartbreak because they're already being trodden down by life as it is. And they're still trying to pick themselves back up. So they don't want to have your rejection piled on top of all of the things that they're already dealing with. So that could be for some of you who are newly into a situation and you're like, you know, you've been through a lot. You've had people waste your time in the past, and you're being very firm about the fact that you don't want this person to waste your time. They could be afraid of coming towards you now, out of fear of rejection. So let me clarify male detective. Male detective. So I have two cards. One of them says, everyone wants to judge me based on who I used to be. Why can't they accept the fact that I've changed and want more out of life? This card came out in the last reading. So as a male detective, he could be asking questions, you know, to people that he trusts. Like, why is this the response that I'm getting? Why? He's looking for answers, right? I feel like divine masculine is seeking answers. He's seeking answers. And this card here says, I lie awake every night wishing you were here with me. I wonder if you feel the same or even think of me sometimes. So if you do know this person, he could be asking questions and seeking some sort of advice from someone who's wiser or who's, you know, more experienced, who's been around longer. Why it seems like you yourself could be avoiding him. Like, if you're the divine feminine out there, you could be avoiding the masculine. This could be vice versa. Take it how it resonates. He feels weighed down with this. So he's kind of afraid to come towards you out of fear that you're going to reject him. So he's seeking some sort of clarity. Male detective, asking questions. I do feel that you desire to have this person in your life. Divine feminine desires to have her masculine, okay? You're up, you're thinking about them. You would like to have this person next to you. But you also wonder, is it reciprocal? Do they feel the same way? So divine masculine could also be holding back his truth, not really communicating to you directly what he wants, because remember the card of avoidance came out, so he could be avoiding having particular conversations that's uncomfortable, avoiding expressing his true feelings, you know. So it feels like you're kind of mirroring each other, where divine feminine might have her guard up and divine masculine might be kind of avoiding a little bit because he doesn't want to feel rejected by the divine feminine. So there is a mirroring effect. So let's see what else is coming out here. Oof, that was too many cards. Okay. So I have the Nine of Cups here. Nine of Cups. Somebody could be a little bit in their ego, you know, just a little bit. Four of Pentacles, holding back, but it's actually making them stressed out and causing anxiety. It's like they're trying to come off and play off like it's cool, you know, they're trying to play it cool, but really they're weighed down. They're in their head, losing sleep, overthinking, because they're keeping something close to their chest is really to protect them. But at the same time, there's some things that they really want to say to you, but they're holding themselves back. They're going through anxiety. They're scared. They're panicking, you know, thinking, okay, if I say this, what if this person rejects me? I don't know if I can handle that right now. So they're suppressing what they really want to say. But at the same time, you are holding on to each other. I do see that. You're holding on to one another, but you're not necessarily communicating your truth. Okay, I got the Nine of Cups that just failed. So the Nine of Cups has already come out. It's here twice now. So this could be the divine masculine that's really in his ego right now. But it could be both of you that's in a Nine of Cups. That's just, you know, okay, if it doesn't feel good, then I'm not going to pursue it. You don't want to feel any bit of discomfort. You don't want to feel, because rejection can be uncomfortable. Or if you tell somebody that you love them and you don't necessarily get the same reciprocal energy back, they don't say it back, or when they say it, it doesn't feel as genuine, or they might take a long time to respond to it, or it's just something about that type of energy where it's like, no, if it doesn't feel good to me, then I'm not going to do it, because, so it is an ego thing right now. That's what I'm picking up for divine masculine and divine feminine energy across the board. Ego. It's holding two people back and avoiding things, but you're also seeking answers. You want to know, is this person thinking about me just as much as I'm thinking about them? Divine feminine is up at night in her head, like, okay, you know, wishing that her masculine was there. Divine masculine is out asking questions, trying to gain clarity from other people to see what they think about the situation. But both people are avoiding certain things, avoiding saying particular things, because there's some anxiety. There's anxiety behind being rejected, because you just went through a real tough season and it has not been easy. So you're still trying to pick yourself back up from past relationships and situations. If this is two people that are trying to reconcile a situation, then you might have already gone through a whole lot of hell with that person. And so it's like you're avoiding progressing a relationship, putting a title on anything, saying particular things, because you don't want to waste another second of your time in karmic energy with this person. So you're definitely guarded. And it's all about, it's a little bit of ego this here. Page of Swords came out. Now this Page of Swords, somebody is looking at something and they're, let me clarify. What is this Page of Swords? Because whoever this person is, you know, this card trips me out. This is my own deck that I created. But every time I see it, I'm like, what the heck is wrong with this heifer? What is her problem? So what is this? Page of Swords. Somebody is seeing something online and they're bitter, or who is this? Page of Swords. This is someone who's observing. They could be spying, you know, trying to get some sort of clarity, information. That's too many cards. Page of Swords. This is a karmic ex. It says, now all of a sudden I'm so toxic. I wasn't toxic when he met me here at this same bar and took me home that night. I'll show him just how toxic I really am. She got her long ass cigarette, her drink, and she's sitting up there thinking and plotting. Because now, this Page of Swords, this is that same person right here. This is what I just clarified with. She is feeling some type of way because it feels like Divine Masculine is blocking her out because he's seeing just how toxic she is. Internally, externally, the way she thinks, the way she moves, the way she responds. Like, she is just one big ball of toxicity. This woman is online. She's researching. She sees something now. And she doesn't like it. She's bitter about it. Okay, that's why she's looking all frowned up and disgruntled. Smoking 10 packs of cigarettes a day. Divine Masculine was drawn to her at one point. For all the wrong reasons, of course, because he was in his carnal nature. But now, even she acknowledges that he's saying that he don't want her. It says now all of a sudden I'm so toxic. So he must have told her, like, no, I can't get down with how you move. You be doing too much. He might not use the term toxic, but he pretty much told her in so many words, like, no, I'm on something different. I need, more peace in my life. He probably said something like that. So she's like, I wasn't so toxic when he met me here at this same bar and took me home that same night. So Divine Masculine was getting it in. Okay, far in his carnal nature and attracting karmic females who was just as far in their own carnal nature. So they were attracted to each other based on sexual desires, a quick climax, and that, you start off on the wrong foot and then you end up on the wrong foot. So he found out just how toxic that situation would become. And so now she's looking some things up and she's not happy about what she's seeing here. Let me see, what is she plotting and planning? Because she's talking about, I'll show him just how toxic I really am. As if she hasn't already showed the man enough, because clearly he's like, look, I'm trying to pick myself back up. It's been a tough season. Whew. What? Hold on, the card just flew. So this was the Ace of Pentacles here. She might be trying to interfere with his new connection with the Divine Feminine, because the Ace of Pentacles is a solid offer. She might pretend to come in offering something solid and stable, but she might throw a curveball. Let me see, what is this? I'm going to show him just how toxic I am. This is too many cards, y'all. What is she plotting? Two of Cups. I told you, she's trying to get back in there. Two of Cups and the Lovers is here. There's a karmic that's trying to come into the Divine Masculine's energy because her whole objective is to get her back in his energy first. Once she does that, I feel like it's really just to distract him, because the Lovers is here. It's to distract him from his union with you, Divine Feminine, or Divine Masculine, however this goes. It's to distract from the connection of the Divine Masculine, Divine Feminine energy. The Nine of Wands. Bottom of the deck, I have the King of Cups here. The Magician in the reverse is sticking out here. Both of these cards are in the reverse. Definitely picking up strong emotional manipulation here, because he rejected her. He's no longer emotionally attached to her. Okay, and she might even feel like he emotionally manipulated her at some point. This Magician was in a reverse. So this could be coming in, trying to do a little sex magic, something here. She's trying to pull him back in, because she's feeling like a victim here. She doesn't like the fact that his attention is elsewhere. I'm wondering if he's having some anxiety about coming towards you, because there's this karmic ex that's lingering around. She might not even be a full ex. It could just be somebody that he had a situationship with. But she wants to wreak havoc in his life because she knows that he's no longer focused on her. So her assumption is that he must be focused on Divine Feminine, or somebody that is really holding his attention. So her intentions is to try to come in and make some sort of offer to pull him back in, not because she wants him, but because she has a point to prove to herself at this point. This person is very insecure. And they feel if they can pull his attention away from the Divine Feminine, then they've won. But she might come in, because see, You got the Two of Cups over here, two people that's drinking together, right? I feel like his connection with this karmic was strongly based on drinking, you know, sex, anything that created this false, based on a false sense of pleasure, right? Something that was very temporary. Addictive patterns. This is how she drew him in, right? Drinking. Because she already said it. Oh, he didn't think I was so toxic when he met me right here at this bar. So that's how they started. They met at the bar. They met drinking. You know, it might not be the same for everybody, but it's a strong indicator that that's what it is, right? They was out partying, getting it in, went home the same night, and then she thought she had him hooked from there. But he saw the toxicity as he continued to awaken and come into remembrance of who he is. He went through a real tough season there. But she thinks that she's going to come back in and use the same tactics, but now she's trying to act like she got more class, okay? She went from drinking Henny to now coming in with some champagne, okay? So now she wants to try to act like she's cleaned her act up. You know, she's offering something solid. She's no longer low vibrational. But that is far from the truth. She's just trying to prevent him from coming towards his divine feminine. Because the two of you don't need all of this extra stuff in order to connect with one another. This is a divinely guided union. The stars align and bring the two of you together. So it's a strong magnetic pull that does not require a middleman or external forms of pleasure to get people in an illusionary state and to have them bedazzled and assuming, oh, that must be it, because now they're under the influence. No, this was nothing but the influence of the Most High, your spiritual team, and the influence of love. That's what the divine masculine and feminine have. But this karmic, the only way that they can pull him back in is through illusions. So they start with a drink. They start with a drink. Two of Swords. But divine masculine, he might block this. Or he may not see it. He may not see this person's true intentions. Hopefully he ain't that blind. Let's just see. What's the Two of Swords? Because what I'm also picking up is that divine masculine could end up kind of stuck in his head and indecisive about the karmic versus divine feminine, just off the strength that this person is coming in creating illusions for this person, hoping that they don't see the truth. So divine masculine could be at a crossroads here, trying to make a decision between his divine feminine and a karmic that is wearing a false mask. So he better be real careful. The strong indicator of who this person is, if she come in and the moment that she comes back into his energy, she's offering him a drink, he knows that she's trying to create illusions for him. I'm telling you now, if you're a divine masculine and you're watching this and you're trying to make a decision between a divine feminine and a karmic energy, and they come in and the first thing they offering to you is a drink, that's a strong indicator that that is the false person and you do not want to get caught up in that illusion. So this could be, if this is already the situation and she's already pulled him back in and created this illusion for him, having him thinking that she's offering something solid, he could literally be stuck in his head trying to avoid the divine feminine, because now he's at a crossroads trying to figure out what really brings him satisfaction and fulfillment between a false divine feminine and a real divine feminine. He's trying to figure it out. So that's why he's asking questions. Wow. Four of Cups. But see, what's going to happen is he better be real careful, because he can miss out on an opportunity with divine feminine with the World card here, because divine feminine always has many, many suitors that are waiting in line, ready for their opportunity to show and prove. Please know, divine masculine, divine feminine, if you don't get with your divine partner, there are many soulmates that you have. Past life soulmates where the connection will be very, very strong, very healthy, and very balanced. It may not be as strong as the connection with divine masculine, divine feminine, but you can have a very happy life with a soulmate. So it could very well be that divine masculine better get it right. Don't get fooled by the illusion, especially if it includes external forms of pleasure. You got to get bubbly. just to be able to tolerate the energy of this person. That's the only way that they know how to present themselves to you, is by getting you high or drunk. Don't get fooled and get pulled back into that carnal nature, because it will block your blessings and your manifestations from coming through. And one of the greatest things that you'll miss out on is your connection with your divine feminine. You'll be crying. But I really do feel, let me see, what is the divine masculine going to do about this energy? I just hope that he's conscious and awakened enough to see through this foolery. Because she has something up her sleeve. She said, I'll show him just how toxic I really am. So she might be trying to pull him back in under the illusion that she's changed, just to turn around and create problems for him. So this is showing what the divine masculine is going to do. King of Swords and the Six of Swords. I think he's going to see this thing for what it is. This karmic energy for who she is, and he's going to cut her out. I think he's going to make a head over heart decision. He's not going to make a decision based on his emotions. He's going to go cold towards her, and he's going to speak his truth. Six of Swords is moving on. So I don't feel like he's going to waste too much time in this energy here. Look at that. King of Swords is there again with the Hangman. He sees something from a different perspective here. King of Swords is here twice. So this is all what the divine masculine is going to do. I'm glad to see that he's not that foolish. Look at that. The devil is in a reverse right behind that with the Hermit. He's had enough time away from that karmic energy to no longer be pulled in and fooled by this lust. Because he realizes that that's what drew them in. Their own carnal nature. This is the devil card. This is what drew them into each other. This is what drew him into this person. But now that he's healing from this is in a reverse. He healed because he went into isolation and started focusing in on himself and doing a lot of self-reflecting. Wow, the Hermit is there back to back. This is why divine masculine is going to ultimately make the right decision. He went into hermit mode from all of these karmics that everybody want to come in with a drink. Everybody is out trying to, see and be seen. Okay? He's done with all of that. Divine masculine said, I'm pulling my energy back. He sees his value. He is not playing around with these karmics. Okay? The High Priestess is here. It's in the reverse. I feel like maybe at one point he didn't listen to his intuition, but now he's starting to see the truth. He's letting it go. Yep, he's letting it go. And I just saw the Empress up in here. He knows who his Empress is. So maybe there was a time, maybe for a short period, that divine masculine actually teetered back and forth on a fence. But he saw something here, and he's making a firm decision. If he hasn't done this already, he will. He's going to make the right decision when it comes to divine feminine versus this karmic. Look at that. This card says, I now realize I have the power to break these chains. Hello. Is that not what this karmic brought to him? Chains. That's what these chains are down here. Passion, fire. That's all it was, to keep him anchored to her through lust, through addictive patterns, through unhealthy, behavior patterns. Now he knows I have what it takes to break that chain. He's not going to keep on being fooled by just, women that's out here that's just, the only thing they have to bring to the table is lust. He's done with that. Divine masculine sees his value now. So this is beautiful. Okay, this says, I'm waiting for the right time. I know the Most High will show me when it's time to make a move. So he's not going to move any sooner than the Most High instructs him to. Divine masculine is waiting. That's why that energy of avoidance is there. Because I feel like right now he's doing a lot of soul searching. And he knows that he has to do some inner work. Okay, he's still healing. He's still picking himself back up after going through a really tough season. And he's also gaining the knowledge that he can break those chains. He can break those addictive patterns. He can break those lustful desires. He can break free from karmic connections that want to keep on trying to hold on to his energy and pull him back in. Divine masculine is in his power. So if you're not hearing from him, divine feminine or if it's not like a consistent, or if he's not speaking on a relationship from an angle where he's telling you, like, this is what I want, this is what this is what I'm planning. If he's not talking to you from that angle, it's because he's still getting himself in alignment so that he can present to you the best version of himself, free from all of that unhealthy energy, clearing out all of the past, all of the unhealthy connections that he might have picked up along the way. He's letting all of that go. So that's my message for you all. If you find that it resonates, like and subscribe. If you want a reading based on this message right here, feel free to email me, or anything if you want to talk about in your reading, whatever subject is open. So I love you all, and I'll talk to y'all next time.